Alrighty, turn 355, November 26th, 42. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, day phase now. Morning air phase. Alright, let's get them, boys. I just assume kill the Hurricanes as the bombers, personally. Wow, can we get some more mechanical failures? There goes one, Wellington. Alright, shot down one and the rest fled. Alright, that's it for the morning air phase. So we're moving to the afternoon. Another slow day in the air war here. Or slow afternoon. Lots of recon, and that's about it. Yep, that's it for the air phase. We'll go ahead and finish up the naval phase and then move into land move and combat. Shock attack here at Lantum. Come on, boys. Alright, reduce the force to 0 again, I believe. Hey, there we go. We took 11 wounded and we wiped out, infected 84 on them. Alright. And that's it for the turn. We'll go ahead and expand some bases, run through production. When that's done, we'll pause the video, grab some saves, grab some data, and come back and go over the after action reports. If you enjoyed watching the turn unfold with me, please go ahead and click on that like button. If you're following the campaign along but you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? You got to feed that YouTube algorithm. Alrighty, another slow day in the war here. We went up 5 points, Rob went up 2. Let's see, in the air, he lost 2, we lost 2. See, we lost an Emily to Ops and a Mavis to Flak. He lost a Wellington to air and a Hurricane to air. So we lost 2, probably both dead pilots. Yep. Incoming groups, air groups, 4 days. Incoming ships for us. See, 1 day for an escort, 2 days for a tanker, 7 days for an escort, an AMC, and 8 days for another escort. On the ground, we got 4 days to the rest of the 3rd Tank Division, plus some CD units and a base force. Let's see, engines and aircraft. 19, 16, 12. 5 Tojos, 2 Helens, 2 Nels, 2 Valves, 2 Kates, 2 3Bs, an Irving, and an Emily. Devices. 50 support, 22 heavy infantry. 2 infantry, a free radar, and a naval construction engineering squad. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring up combat reporter. See, not a whole lot happened on the ground. At Lantham, we did a shock attack. We got 1-to-1 odds, knocked the forts back down to 0. We took 11 wounded. He took 80 some wounded. He can't have that much more left. That's not disabled since we kicked his butt over at Dili. In the air, he bombed us near Akyab. He bombed Bangkok. He bombed Efate. He bombed Swibo. Right here on this attacking here on this regiment moving south, he ran into some fighters. This is where we shut down both those planes. Signal intercepts. Nothing stands out. Unknown ops. Repairs. Okay. Minato. We repaired an AO at Hong Kong. Got credit for one of the 2 kills. And Naughty, he built a level 7 airfield there. That used to be our base. A long time ago, though. 6 months, maybe? He should be much farther north than he is. Unless he's planning something else. Alright, that's it for Combat Reporter. Looks like he is finally making his move south out of India/Burma. I believe the green is a U.S. I don't know if it's U.S. or British troops. That's an Indian unit. The darker one is Indian. I can't remember if that's U.S. or British or if they both use the same color. I don't know. Which is fine. We are abandoning Akyab. We really can't hold it. Be nice, it'd been nice, but we got like no forts there. So we're just trying to get out with our unit before he gets in there. Let's see. He hit one of these. Which one did he hit? This guy? Nope. He didn't pop any. That's right. He tried to, but we beat up his escort and we shot down one Wellington and the rest fled. So he didn't actually drop any bombs. Alright, moving down south here. We still are unable to crack Bandowing yet, which is really making me mad. We got like 3.5 divisions tied up here. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've probably been too slack on the attacks. Doing one, then I wait a while to do another. I should do one, then another one, then another, and just keep pounding on them. But I haven't been, so that's probably my fault there. Down south here, let's see, what do we got? Okay. No, we're gonna do another shock attack here. We're gonna give them some help though. We're gonna go ahead and do some ground attacks here. $3,000's a little low. Let's go 5. Let's set them all here. Give a little air support. There's that beat up cruiser. Took that 15-inch shell from that patrol gunboat. Looks like he's still alive. You know what, can I fly this guy off? No, I cannot. Alright. But he should make port this next turn and disband, which is good. We can get that float plane group. I'm not worried about one float plane, but it's a float plane group. I can resize that sucker up to 24 or so on a seaplane carrier, and get a lot of training out of it. All right, picking up resources and oil. Head down south. Not a whole lot going on here. You can see we have all but abandoned Fate. That's all we got left there. Some support of radar and a couple searchlights. Got a lot of supplies there, but oh well. We're starting to pull troops out of Ladeni here. Trying to get this naval construction group out of here at least. That might be useful elsewhere. Let's see. Everything else looks going good. Our picket line. Light cloud. Clear sky. Severe storms. Extreme overcast. Everything up here is hauling resources and oil out of the Sakhalin Island or out of Hokkaido. Most everything coming in and out of Nagasaki is bringing in resources, fuel, oil, sending out ship supplies. Just the standard Japanese moves. Up in China. Alright, these guys are slowly moving. 2 more days will be here, then 4 days later they'll cross up into here. Then we can push this guy out. Alright, he's bringing this group down here, which is fine. These guys are digging in at level 2 already. He won't push me out of here. Not with what he has coming. Unless he has a lot more. I think he brought stuff up from here to here. But I don't think he has enough there to push us out. He's not bombarding here anymore because he's doing nothing but taking losses. So let's go ahead and we will bombard. And other than that, not really a whole lot else to do. So until the next turn comes in, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.